Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing great. As for me, I am doing very, very, very nice. So today, we are going to talk about one of my good auntie who live in France. Okay, today we are going to talk about Auntie Janet. Her name is Janet. I always call her Auntie Janet. Yeah. So we have to talk about this. Auntie Jana share her story to me. And I think it's better if we talk about this, you know, prepare some of our sister from what's happening to her. Okay. Auntie Janet lived in France. Okay. She was married before, but the marriage didn't work out, so they try to make it work out, but the marriage was not working. So they try to, you know, and everyone go on your way. I think that way is better than forcing it to a come and very bad, and bad. So they end the marriage and both of them go separated way. Auntie Janet focus on working, make money for herself, make good life for herself, and the man he continue his life. So Auntie Janet was single for many years. She just focused on what she was doing. But sometimes women you feel alone. I mean alone. You want someone to love you, someone who can wake up every morning and tell you, "Good morning, my love. How are you doing today?" Someone to care about you, someone to be there for you. So after Auntie Janet was alone for so many years, she desired, to look for someone who will care about her, who will love her. So the better way she found to look for love, new love, was go on social media. She take lot of time, keep herself busy on Facebook. You know what I mean? Keep herself busy on Facebook. So she go meet this young, handsome man who was living in Africa, you know, living in Africa. And Auntie Jana, this young man, he was very, very, very clever. He know what to tell him. It would just look like he's reading her mind, you know. He will always tell Auntie Janet what she want to hear, what she really want to hear from a man. You know, every morning she get up, the first thing that she will see is his message. "Hello, baby. How are you? I love you." Something like that. Auntie Janet, that is what she needed. And this young man, Auntie Janet, is older than her, something like 10 years or more than 10. He was very young, and Auntie Janet was a little bit old, you know. An older woman finding a young man like that, it's just something sweet. And always this guy will give her sweet for tell her what she want to hear, something like that. So Auntie Janet put all her hope in this guy. Anytime she need him, he will be there for her. You know, they will talk, they will be on phone. She really trusts this young man. She didn't know that he was scammer, an internet scammer. You know, she trusts him with all her heart. They was like that, they was like that. And Tijane was happy again. She was very happy because she had found in a new love, a young man, very young, very handsome, like all women dream, you know. So after some time, this young man starts talking about his life, problem he have. He need money. He have this problem. He have lot of problem. Things not going very good, But if you love someone, you don't want to say the person going through some things, So Auntie Janet desire to help this young man just for once. But that was the big mistake that she did. It was better if she don't do that. She desired, because I love him. He's my man. I want to help him. So he desired to send, little money to this young man. He said, okay, it's okay. I desire to help you with something small. But that something small become lifetime. Lifetime. So after sending that money, I say he was very clever. A very, very clever young man. He know how to go for what he need. So after sending the money, 2 weeks later, he proposed to Auntie Janet on internet. Oh my God. The lady was happy. She was very happy. She feel life in her again, because seeing that young handsome man falling in love with she old lady, that was something very special for her. So she was very happy, very, very happy that she had found a new husband again. So they start making plans. He was talking everything. He was making a lot of promise. I just want for us to marry. I just want for you to get here and we get married. After some months, he proposed to Auntie Janet, if we marry, I don't want, if you are here, we miss with family, I just want for us to have some good time together, have some place for ourselves. So there is a lot of places, they are not really expensive, so just try for us to buy our own place. If we marry, where we will stay for our something like that. But this young man, whatever he tell this lady, she believe him. And she can't say no to him. She trusts him with all her heart. She trusts him. So Auntie Janet said, yeah, that is a good idea, that we buy our own place. We have our own place for ourselves. Since we are coming to get married, yes, why not? Just look for place, somewhere small, not too expensive. After you let me know. So the young man, he knew what he was doing. He knew what he wanted. So he just make everything fast. Before 2 weeks, he called Auntie Janet. He said, I have found a place where we can buy, very nice place. He take pictures, send it to Auntie Janet, something like that. So Auntie Janet didn't want to, talking to many people about it, but she tell like 1 or 2 people about it, and they tell her the same thing. Be very careful, because this is internet thing. You don't know who is this person. Someone even tell her, you have to try, even for 1 week. You can take 1 week and buy your plane ticket. Go and meet the person before you trust this person this much, before you put everything in this person, because you have already spending a lot of money. Every month you send money for this guy, and you don't even know who is this guy. Maybe the person that you are looking at on the Facebook is not the same person that you are talking to. Try to, an older woman had found a young man. She was very happy with it, and nothing can stop her anymore doing what she want to do. So everything was that. Auntie Janet, the money that the guy told her that the land cost is, Auntie Janet didn't have enough money for that. She have to go run around, borrow some money, complete the one she have, and send it to this new man. And after buying the land, before 1 month, before ending 2 months, he started, oh baby, let don't waste time. Let's just try to buy buy the house, and even something small before you come, before we marry. I really want to marry you. I say he know what he was doing. He was very clever, and he had found a old lady who he can manipulate easily. Just look like a computer or something that he is very easy, soft to manipulate. And he have found is an older woman who he can manipulate easily. So it was just like a money machine. Every money coming. He even telling some people in Africa that his uncle who live in the UK, US, helping in business, something like that. He is not telling people that he have found the old lady who he is manipulating. So yes, and Auntie Janet, as I said, Auntie Janet, she didn't know how to tell this new man no. Anything he told him, she believed her. She believed him. She believed everything that he said. And she was so afraid to say no because she don't want to lose him, Because when she look at him, she cannot believe it. An older woman like her can find a handsome young man like that. So she don't want to lose this young man. So she tried all the best. She borrow money from people, sending just to build the house, finish the house. Whenever she tried to say, I want to try to come, and so we can just married, and we do this rest of the thing later, something like that. We just have to marry. He will try to stop her going to Africa. He's no, we have to finish the house. I don't want, if you come, you live in the family house. And I say, he know how to manipulate her. So she was cool down again. She will cool down again. There was like that. Did she already have sent it lots of money, lot, all her saving. She have sent it to this guy, and this guy don't want her to travel to Africa to see whatever was going there. So she start getting suspect. Lie is lie, and enough is enough. When something is enough, is enough. She didn't used to listen to people, what people tell her, because she don't want to hear the truth. The truth. Truth is always hurt, but truth is true. So when people tell her the truth, she didn't like to hear that. But later on, she herself comes start suspecting, suspecting like something is going on there and it's not normal. You know what I mean? So she tell her mother about it. And her mom tell her, look, my daughter, here in Africa it's a little bit difficult. You can't trust people that much. But it's no problem. Her mom live in the village. And the mom tell her, since your uncle live there, it's very close. So we will just tell your uncle to try and go and see this place. He say that he have already. House is already over. So Auntie Janet gave her uncle this young man contact and tell everything, explain everything to him. You know what I mean? So Auntie Janet told him, oh, my uncle will contact you. I want my uncle to go and see the compound, the house, what he built. So it's very important, family have to know about. But Auntie Janet just forget all of her family and believe this young man. Oh, this young man was not really happy with this plan, He said, okay, he accepted, but he was not really happy with the plan. So uncle of Auntie Janet tried to contact him, But he take the uncle number from Auntie Janet and register in his phone. We have to have the name. Whenever this name call, he will not pick the phone. Well, you know, it's Africa. People know each other. So this uncle tried to call him on another number. He picked the call. So they spoke. They make appointment. So this appointment, he didn't show out. Where they have to meet. It make a lot of suspects. So they told Auntie Janet about it. Be very careful. You have already sent in your saving, all your saving. And that was true. All the saving was already there. Even more than the saving. She had borrowed money from people to send it to this thing, this man, please. This man. Okay. It was big suspecting, lot of suspecting, saying that something is not wrong, something is not right, something is wrong. So Auntie Janet have to, plan something else. People told her, you have to be very careful. But how you have to be very careful? You have already put in everything inside. So she said she want to see this for herself. So after the house was finished, the house was already finished, and a lot of money was already sending. This young man begin to start behaving some kind of way. Sometimes he will refuse to pick the call, or sometimes excuse was coming from everywhere. Lot of excuse, and he don't want for the lady to travel to Africa. So something just happening, and Tijana just bought her ticket, plane ticket. She said something is not right. And then guess what? The address that he gave to Auntie Janet, that was fake address. Fake. So Auntie Janet say, whatever it is, I have to know for myself. She fly to Africa without telling him that I'm coming, because he was not even picking the call anymore. He was not even replying the message anymore on Facebook or whatever. He was not even replying. Even if he reply, the reply will be really small, or he will take like 1 or 2 weeks before replying. He was not longer online. Not anymore, after getting all that money that he don't work for. Easy money. So Auntie Janet fly to Africa. When Auntie Janet fly to Africa, the address he gave to Auntie Janet, it was not a own address, but it was people that like know him, Auntie Janet go there. And before that, she have already sending him a car. The lady get in the country, but she was using taxi because she was broke. She don't have any money anymore. The saving is gone. All the saving is gone. She just managed the little money she having. She just managed buy the flight ticket, do small thing. When she get in the country, she go to that address. And the name that she gave to Auntie Janet, that was, I don't know whatever, I forgot, because it was too much for me. It even hurt my heart to hear the story, but she told me the story, and she said we have to share just save some women, not even young at all, so save some women from getting in something like this. So she was in the country. She go and look for this young man. But guess what? He was even busy that same moment marrying the young wife. So Auntie Janet go and ask for the name that she gave. The name that he gave her was not even his name. When Auntie Janet was there asking, I'm looking for this person. They said, we don't know name of that. But she was clever. And before she traveled, the Facebook would disappear. They meet on Facebook. Facebook would disappear. everything, so many contact was blocked. And when she tell him that she have given his contact to uncle, he keep the old number, but he having a new number. So when she go and look for him, because the wedding, that time was his wedding time, people don't suspect that much, and he have never spoken about Auntie Janet to anyone, you know. So she tell the name. She said, "I'm looking for this person. He live here. I just come back from France or something like that." So to them, she came for the wedding, this young man wedding. So they say what they say, they don't know that name. That name is not there. So she having the photo in her phone, she showed the photo to them. So they called the real name. They said, "Oh, okay, this one. They are busy on the wedding. It's our cousin, something like that. They are busy on the wedding, but the name that you're telling her, us, we don't know that name. Oh, we can take you. You are one of the girls from France because he is making himself big, in the money of the lady. People think that he have too many contacts. One of his friends have come for the wedding, something like that. They think that. So she was clever. She didn't act. She didn't behave like start shouting this and that. Okay, wedding. Okay, they take her to the wedding place. There was lot of people, you know. And when Auntie Janet see him, he know it's him. And she know it's him. And he know it's she. But he pretend like he never see someone like that. Because it's a wedding. And Tijana walked to him and called the name that she know. He pretend like he never hear that name before. He pretend like he never hear that name. She told him, "It's me, Janet, in France. Don't you remember?" He said, "Oh, right now, no, the name I don't remember anymore. I know many people that they're in France." Oh yeah. It was so surprised. This young man, and it was him. He was not using someone else's picture or something like that. It was him, and he know her. But sometimes if you are doing something, be very careful. Be sure that you have proof of everything. No matter whatever it is, no matter whoever it is, try to have proof of what you are doing with this person. That will help you more. This young man pretend like no, like he never see this lady before in his life, because he tell people something else. Where he get the money to make all this thing? Even the wedding money is Auntie Jenny money. You know what I mean? He make it lost, like he don't know the lady. So since he was wedding, Auntie Jana, you can start no big fight there. She tried to make him remember it's me, Janet from France. I was sending you this. But it's not she don't have enough time at that wedding place. People will look at her like she crazy. So she tried to leave the topic a little bit, but she see that something trouble is coming there. So she have to try to talk to him, but it was no way. This guy pretend to be another person. Because I told you, he know what he was doing. He pretend to be another person that he don't know how that was happening. How he's getting married now. He have his fiancé. How he will get engaged to an older woman like this. No. It was very difficult to believe Auntie Janet. She tried to go to the police. They do this police thing. But what is the problem? Where is the proof? She have no proof. She have no proof. They tried to, you know, do some things. Oh, because she was not expecting things like that. She said, "Oh, even the factory I have the bill, the bill, that money I used to send, but where is them?" She said she's not she didn't know, but she have everything back there, and it's not in the phone, things like that. So her life was messed up. It was so difficult to believe her because it was difficult to say. No, not a lot of people would know about this. And she says happening. And the young man is saying that he never talked to someone like her. He don't know her. How can that happen? He's getting married. How he would engage to an older woman like her? So it was really, really, really disappointed. She was really disappointed. She was frustrated. She couldn't even believe it. To her, it's even a dream that she was dreaming. This is not happening. This is not reality happening. Yeah, like in the cinema, in the movie. If you are watching a movie, something happening there, just like that. So right now, what I just have to say, that was the little story of Auntie Janet. So many things happening after, but this was the little story from Auntie Janet, just to give to some of our women. Sometimes you have to be very careful trusting people on internet. Sometimes it's not really the person that you are looking at. Contact and on the internet and in person, it's big different thing. So what I'm just trying to say, be very careful who you trust on internet. Because you can never know. It can be whoever else. So many bad people on internet. So that was this little story for Auntie Janet today. Thank you so much for being around, and see you in my next video. Have a nice weekend and have a nice day. Thank you.